The aim of our project is a model-based clustering for monitoring cetacean population dynamics. The loss or removal of individual species can cause dramatic changes in communities. There are several situations in which biodiversity changing causes effect on the food web and ecosystem structure. A key factor for ensuring biodiversity preservation is the estimation of the abundance of population and their spatiotemporal variability. The aim is to investigate the population size of the bottlenose dolphins between 2011 and 2020 in the area of Tiber River estuary using a model-based classification in order to compare results to those obtained by the distance-based classification. For this purpose, we introduce a Bayesian multivariate framework to investigate the site fidelity patterns and estimate the population. 347 unique individuals have been identified using the photo identification technique. A model-based clustering is performed using 6 site fidelity metrics. We consider the proportion of captures, the average number of recapture over all the recapture occasion, the recurrence of an individual, the proportion of the whole observation time elapsed between the first and the last capture of the individual, the monthly average number of sites, and the yearly average number of sites. A multivariate finite mixture model is assumed for the vector of metrics. To simplify modeling and computation, we prefer to work with latent variables taking values in the real line. The proposed approach consists of 2 steps. We start with a Bayesian modeling-based classification of individuals in 3 different clusters labeled resident, part-time, and transient, using individuals identified. Each individual is allocated to the group with the greatest estimated posterior probability. To understand the site fidelity patterns of an individual during the 4 years considered, we also observe the classification changes in time intervals, considering from time to time pairs of consecutive years. Finally, for each group, we estimate the corresponding population size via a capture-recapture analysis. As the population was open, we used the Popan data type, which uses a parameterization of the Jolly-Seber model to estimate its abundance. Jolly-Seber model allows to take into account the apparent survival probability of the animal in the population along the capture probability. Our future goal is to create a model that makes both the classification and the estimation of the population abundance. Thanks for the attention and protect it.